Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'll give it a second. But good evening, everyone. If you're just logging in, or as you're logging in, go ahead and share, like, and invite someone to come in. Hello, everyone. As you're coming in, just share, like. Come on in. Invite someone to come in and join you. All right, so it is 10 p.m. And I normally do not wait for individuals to come in because I like to go ahead and get started and stay prompt with the time. So, welcome to the Creative Overcomer. My name is Stefanie White, and I am the lead creative of Rave Creative Impressions. And my job, my duty, my task, my assignment at hand is to be a voice for the creatives. And I am training my ear and tuning my ear to really listen to the one and only creator. If you want to find out more about me, you can always go to www.stefaniewhite.com. That is spelled STEFANIE white.com. And you can find out more about who I am. To stay abreast of what's happening with Rave Creative Impressions, you can go ahead and click like on Rave World 2.0 on Facebook and on IG. So either platforms, you'll get the same information. And I am here every single night in the month of November at 10 p.m. giving you 30 minutes for 30 days. 30 minutes, that's all I'm giving you, 30 minutes for 30 days. So as you're coming in, go ahead, like, share, and invite someone to come in. Give me hearts, give me thumbs up. You can comment everything so that you are engaging with me and that I'm engaging with you. I will see the comments and I will respond to the comments. So if you have a question, you can always go to the website and the email address is there. Talk to me at stephaniewhite.com. And you can always send a message there, or you can just reach out to me on social media, on Facebook or IG, and direct message me, and I will respond there as well. All right. Before I get into tonight's topic, I really every now and then I'll promote a product or a person or something that I'm doing. I wanted to just highlight two individuals who have really helped me in this platform to really develop what this was going to be for the month of November. And the first person was Dr. Lornika Joseph. She is a life coach. She has she's an author. She does coaching, all types of coaching. Dr. Lornika Speaks is one of the things you'll see on social media. And if you go to brightlyawake.com, you can find out more about Dr. Lornika Joseph. And also, I want to go ahead and pay homage to Lakeisha Dixon, who is the breakthrough strategist. And I want to say for the last maybe 3 years, I've been following her and just tuning into a lot of things that she's been saying. And she has been speaking clearly, directly to me. So I want to give a shout out to both of those. If you want to find out about Lakeisha Dixon, you can always go to lakeishadixon.com. She has a breakthrough coaching and leadership academy. So either one of those are great coaches if you're looking for a coach. And tonight's topic is So tonight's topic is one of those touchy ones. So if I tear up, just don't worry. It's okay. So this is about being the creative overcomer and things that I have had to overcome through the obstacles of just this entire journey of being a creative. If you have to, like, if you want to go back and watch like the very first, I give a whole explanation on just some of the things and the, oh, let me make that announcement. I am now on YouTube. So if you go to Rave World 2.0, you will find all of the videos from every other night on YouTube, and you can catch up from all of the last 9 days of what happened, and you will be wowed. Okay. So tonight's topic is just overcoming my truth. And I know it's like, okay, well, what is your truth that you actually had to overcome? And I'm gonna get into it, but this is a tough one for me tonight. I will say that this is really me being unmuzzled and transparent. So I want to go ahead and put that disclaimer out there. So here's the truth. The truth is I have put myself in a bubble for many years, thinking that I would never be hurt again. I thought that if I put myself in a bubble, that's where I was going to stay. If I kept to myself and the friends who already knew who I was, and I gave them what I wanted them to know about me, that nothing else would matter. I didn't even care. I was like, okay, they know me. They don't really care. I didn't hang out with friends like outside of the church. Usually most of my friends were in church, people I grew up with, or the kids in the neighborhood. I would also hang out with those individuals, but I never really allowed people in my bubble. And if I did allow you in my bubble, I knew you were able to tolerate all of the ups and downs of Stefanie. Like, Stefanie is wishy-washy sometimes. And so that's how I kept people like at bay. I didn't bring them in. I was like one of those individuals. I was very, very tough, very, very tough person, very tough exterior, and I would not let you get in. You would not be able to see me emotional at all. And the truth is, I walked around and I felt like I knew it all. I was correcting people left and right. I was dismissive of people's feelings. I took what I wanted and when I wanted it. I was like that ruthless. I was very rude. I had unexplainable rage. I had a lot of things that were in that package of who I was as a child growing up. So now when I want to be this person who turned over a new leaf, and I want people to see this new person. People, they don't see the new leaf. They only see what I used to do. They see where I used to go. They see they don't see the transformation. And sometimes, and this is just for those of you who are feeling that way and have ever felt that way, people are not willing and eager to see a transformation in a person. They're very guarded, just like we are very guarded. We wait until we actually see a few months down the line, a few weeks, not just a day. Like, there has to be a consistent transformation. And for me, I was not consistent in my transformation. I gave a little and then I retreated. I gave some and then I retreated. I showed one person, and if they did something wrong, I retreated. So no one could really get a consistent read on who I am. Therefore, they didn't understand who I was either. So I felt like I matured. And in me maturing and in me doing the work on me, I had to overcome the fact that, yes, I've made mistakes. I've made mistakes that might have cost me friendships. I've made mistakes that have cost me business opportunities. I've made mistakes that have cost me money, time. and even credibility. That was something that was very hard for me to go through. And I'm saying go through because it started through many years of work, but I still believe that I'm still working on even developing some aspects of who I really am. Now, I'm not angry like I used to be. I'm not facetious like I used to be. There are some things that I know I have changed about me, but here's my truth. My truth is, I used to care what people think more than I really cared about how it was making me feel. So because of that, I tried so hard to really show people I've changed. And I wore myself out doing that. I wrote down some different truths so you can understand just where I was. So my truth is, because I know that I like to be alone sometimes, only those who really know me will understand those quiet times that I like to be alone. My truth is, I have an over excessive number of accessories and shoes, and sometimes I do not prepare for a rainy day. Yeah, I don't, and it's been something that I've had to deal with from the very beginning of being an adult, making my own money, and things that I did not get the opportunity to get when I was growing up. I decided, you know what? Anytime that I got money, I'm going to just do for me. I'm going to do for me. I'm going to do for me. But those days that I had a rainy day or something came up, I wasn't prepared. So that was the truth. So money was a thing for me. My truth is, I overpromise and underproduce in the right timing. I don't even want to, because that's a tough one for me. I say that I can get something done and not thinking about all of the other parts of life that can happen. Me getting sick, me having death in the family, me, like, all of those things are not in that bubble of I promise I can get this done. My truth is, I care too much about what people think, and it stifles me. Well, I've already said that. My truth is, I believe that what is done in the dark will come to light. And when you do something wrong, wrong comes back around full circle. I believe it. But I want to, and like I do every night, I usually tell you exactly what it is I've had to overcome. But I need to give you the positive side of this, because I don't want you to think that your truth has to be about doom and gloom, or that your truth has to be about making mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, but it's, of course, how you recover from it. So I'm going to tell you, like, what I learned about my truth and how it helped me. And it may sound very cliche-ish. It may sound like, oh my gosh, this is something that I've already heard before. But I want you to apply it, not just hear it this time. So when they say the truth shall set you free, it's not just a cliche. It's not just something that you say. Honestly, this right now, this moment, this time that I am giving you my truth, I am feeling the freedom that I have been longing for a very long time. These last 10 days have been the most liberating feeling to be able to share, no matter who's on the line, no matter who's watching. I just want to be able to do this task at hand, and telling my truth, I have been able to find that freedom. I have fought with nails, I mean, like clawing for this type of freedom. I have laid my flesh at an altar and to be crucified, meaning like I didn't care who talked about me. I didn't care what anybody has said. I don't care what anybody who's watching the video at this point, if they're criticizing. My sister did this yesterday, and I was like, I don't even care. She says, your eyebrows look horrible. I don't even care about it anymore. Let me tell you why. The fact that I am living in this freedom, I have finally tasted what freedom and true freedom really feels like, from mental, emotional, I'm not going to cry, emotional freedom has felt like. And it has been a struggle, but I can sit in front of you and really let you know that I have found my freedom. I have found it. And it really came with some really intense retrospective moments. I had to really look deep within. Why does this keep happening? Why do I keep doing this? Why am I going down the same road again? Why? And it was a question that I can only answer myself. I couldn't ask anyone else why they did something to me. I can only answer what Stefanie has done. Why did you do that? And it was some tough questions I had to ask myself. I had to face the truth about who I was and how much of a piece of work I was. Because I am a piece of work. I really was. I was a piece of work. And I lean on the word of God. So of course I'm going to give you a biblical scripture. I'm going to give you something that's meat. And of course it goes to whom the Son sets free is free indeed. And I had to read it in the NIV version, and it says, so if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. That's John 8:36. It doesn't give you like you might be. Like indeed means it's confirmed. There's no other way of saying it. This is the strongest way of expressing this confirmation, is by putting indeed. It's done. I don't even have to think about it. So I had to realize I can't really create like I want to create if my brain is cloudy, my emotions are cloudy, my health is off, my everything is off. I had to go and clean up my mind, clean up everything, clean up all of what I have messed up. Okay, I made the mistake. All right, I won't make this mistake again. I did this. I can't do this again. This is not good for me. I can't have that again. I really honestly had to go through and really deal with me. My words were getting jumbled. I was seeing angry like letters coming off of the page, and I was like, whoa. So only when I know that I'm in a place of freedom, I was able to see face value for what everything was. I had to overcome my truth by exposing it and finding freedom in it. And I strive every day. I take time to really, really look on me, on the inside of me. Where did I miss the mark? Because I don't want to be that person again. I don't want to go back into a bubble. The bubble was not a great place to be in. A bubble kept me away from love. A bubble kept me away from my peace. I mean, it stifled me in that bubble. Like I couldn't breathe in that bubble. I was literally just being, existing. And I didn't want to go back to that person. And I know sometimes it can be challenging, but I know now more than ever, I am firm. I am firm in who I am now. I am firm in what I believe in. I am firm in the things that I love. I am firm with just my heart's desires, like my dreams and aspirations. I am firm with those things. I don't have to question those things anymore. Like I don't have to wonder if a person is going to pat me on the back anymore about something that I've done, because I know what I have to offer. Yesterday was about knowing my worth. I know my worth. So because of that, I no longer have to question whether or not people are in my life for the right reason, because I don't allow people who are not in my life for the right reason to no longer be in my life. If you are in my life, it's because I've allowed you in my life. I've allowed you in this space that I'm in. I've allowed you in my freedom land. And many people are not allowed in that freedom land because they don't give me the peace and the freedom that I need. And if I fought for it, I'm keeping it. You cannot take this part of me away from me any longer. No one can have that part of me ever again without my permission. I almost backed out doing even the lives. I almost backed out because I kept saying, you know what, let me do it on Periscope. Let me do it on Periscope because nobody knows me on Periscope. If I do it on Facebook, there are too many people who will know who I am, and I can't be honest and I can't be truthful. And I had to snap back out of that moment. I said, wait, they saw me make the mistakes. They saw me trip up. So why not let them see the revived Stefanie? Why not let them see the redeemed Stefanie? Why not let them see the mature Stefanie? The Stefanie that is no longer accepting foolishness in their lives. Why not let them see that part? Why be afraid of letting someone see me now growing? And I knew that if I would not have done this, I knew that not only would I have been disobedient to God and his orders, but I would have negated the assignment on my life. There was so much urgency in me doing this. And I was like, okay, so how am I going to do it on Thanksgiving Day? And I'm like making excuses for things. And I would always make an excuse. If I did not do this, I would always live my life making excuses of why I couldn't do something, why I didn't move forward. And I did not want that to be me. And I don't want that to be you. I don't want to die with purpose still on the inside of me. I want to do everything that I've been purposed to do. I want you to do everything that you have been purposed to do. And what it starts with exposing your truth. Go spend some time with yourself. Go spend some time with who you are and who it is that you have been called to be. And I'm saying called because you might not still know what your calling is. But if you spend some time by yourself, get quiet. And a lot of this time that we have right now, tomorrow's Veterans Day, get quiet. Stop letting all of the noise overshadow what it is that you're supposed to do. It starts with exposing your truth. What areas do you need to really help you develop being who you're supposed to be? What is it that you need to and be enlightened? Like what coaching do you need? Do you need someone to help you with their finances? Do you need someone to help you with figuring out your spiritual gifts? Do you need someone to help, like whatever it is that you need, there is somebody that's available. That's somebody who has a program. There's someone, and you might not be able to afford it right now, but if you sit down and you look on YouTube, there are some great messages. There are some great things. This one could possibly be something that keeps motivating you to find out what it is that you need to expose in yourself. And then stay prayerful. Before I got on, I actually had to send out a message to a few people because I know that even in this message, me exposing my truth, me being open, me being vulnerable, I know that there may be attacks. I'm not worried about it. You know why? Because I'm going to stay prayerful. I know that I will have the covering that I need. I have the tools that I need to get through it. At this point, I know the devil has thrown so much at me at this point that I know exactly what it takes to get to a place where I'm not sitting over here emotionally crying, boo-hoo, like, why is this happening to me? No, I know exactly what it is to do. And that's me staying prayerful. Stay focused on your assignment. Stay focused on your assignment. I think I've said this many other nights. Stay focused is a big part of your creativity. You cannot focus on what someone else is doing. You have to focus on your lane. Just like you're driving, stay in your lane. I know some people don't drive in their lane all the time, but you stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Stay focused on the assignment at hand, and knowing that your mistakes might have slowed you down, but just know that redemption is available to us all through Jesus Christ. You can be redeemed. Time can be redeemed. Love can be redeemed. Hope can be redeemed. Peace can be redeemed. All the things that you have felt like you've missed out on, everything can be redeemed. It can be redeemed. All you need to do is connect yourself with the right person. Now, right person is Jesus Christ. That's the only person I need. I mean, I'm not going to say that. That's not the only person I need. That's the only person who can redeem the situation. That's the only person who can redeem time. That's the only person. Now, let me retract saying I don't need anybody, because I do need. I need my family. I need my friends. I need the ones who are there through the trenches with me. Those are the individuals that I need. I need those individuals. And I'll never say that I don't need anybody. I did not get to this place of freedom by myself. You cannot get to your place of freedom by yourself. There may be somebody that will be in your corner that will be pushing you through this entire fight, and you're going to need them. And so don't push those individuals away. Don't say that you don't need those individuals, because you do need them. So that was my truth. I did it without crying, everybody. I'm so happy I'm so excited. It was really a tough one, only because I really, you don't understand what it feels like, this freedom of just being me. For so long, I wore this facade, and I felt like I had to be somebody else for people to like and love me. And at this point, I just don't want to be that. I want to be me. I want to be free to be Stefanie in all of who I am. Now, I know I used to be a lot. I was a lot. It was a lot to handle. But a lot of that was because I was trying to take on the role of so many other different individuals, or so many other people. Like, I wanted to be the person who saved you from everything that you've going through. Like, I wanted to be the person to comfort you through your pain. I wanted to, like, I can't be that role for every single person. And knowing that now and understanding that now has given me this newfound freedom as well. Like, I love everybody. I love you from afar. If you ever need me for prayer, I'm there. Now, if I can physically be there, then I'm there. If I can physically be that person for you, I'm there. But in this space that I'm in, I know that I have to be protective of this freedom. I have to be protective of the gift on the inside of me. I have to be protective of that. So I am learning those things. So thank you so much. This was a great night. I hope that you got something from this. I hope that you share this with others. I hope that every person who is watching this, you are encouraged to share your truth. You've made the mistakes, no problem. It's fine. Get past that, and learn to really heal. Learn to really just be honest with who you are. Being honest with who you are. So that is all that I have for you tonight. I promised you 30 minutes on tonight. I hope that you join me on tomorrow. It's another topic. Every night we have a very different topic, and I am giving you all of my transparency, and I am unmuzzled, meaning I'm not holding anything back. Everything that I'm saying, I have either gone before the throne of glory and ask, what do I say? How do I share my story? How do I share each part of me? So join me again on tomorrow for another topic. And just like I end every single night, I'm going to end it the same way. And by now, if you've been with me every night, you know this. But if you don't do it, who else will? Because nobody can do what you are purposed to do like you. So be creative, be unique, and be purposeful. Until tomorrow, I thank you all for joining me. Have a great night, and just love on yourself tonight. Know your truth. Be free, guys.